Even though I disagreed with what the Hornets did with the second overall pick and taking Brandon Miller over Scoot Henderson, they still landed one of the best players in the draft. So what's going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? I am super excited for this Brandon Miller post-draft Hornets rebuild. If you watched my draft stream, you knew that I was adamant that they should take best player available and that being Scoot Henderson, but they still got my third best player in the draft, Brandon Miller, at number 2. And I absolutely loved with getting Nick Smith Jr. at pick 27. He was my 15th ranked player in the class. And while I don't think that this Hornets team is going to be good next year, they're definitely trending in the right direction if they make the right moves on the margin. And yeah, free agency is tomorrow night. They don't have too much cap space because they got to give Melo the rookie extension if he wants it. And then they're still paying Gordon Hayward and Terry Rozier and a few other guys, and PJ Washington's also a free agent. So if we look at this team and where we're heading, like I like LaMelo Ball as the 1. I don't mind Nick Smith Jr. developing into that combo guard at the 2, but for now, he can be the backup point guard because we do have a couple shooting guards in Terry Rozier, who's making a decent amount of money, James Bouknight, who was still a lottery pick back in 2021, and then Amar Bailey, who they just got in the second round. He'll probably be in the G League for us. At small forward, we're going to be starting Brandon Miller. Gordon Hayward's going to be mentoring him as he's probably going to come off the bench. We still have Cody Martin and Bryce McGowns who could both get some minutes. At the 4, we got Kai Jones and Mark Williams, who I'm just in love with. I thought he was great as a rookie last year. I'm very excited to see what he does next year. And then James Najee too in the second round, which I thought was a nice addition. So I haven't really got him on a team in a while, but we are going to look to bring back Miles Bridges if we can. You guys asked me what scenario I use. I'm on Xbox Series X. If you go to the 2K scenarios, go to gamertag, search JOTA. It's the Joda Kelmer GOAT Draft Class creator. I use this scenario. So I would like to bring back PJ Washington so we could do that after moratorium. He does have Miles Bridges as a 75 overall, and for some reason I can't offer him money at the moment, so it's gonna be realistic. He's probably coming back to Charlotte. I haven't got him in a while. I don't want to renounce the rights on PJ Washington. I also do think that Nick Smith should be picked up this offseason by a team that's looking to get a good defender off the bench because he's definitely underrated. Oh, and then Miles Bridges, oh no, he didn't sign with the team yet. So I guess the most I can give Miles Bridges is 5.59 mil. Not really sure why. But first, let's bring back PJ Washington. 3 years, around $30 million. And I'm sure he will accept that. We're probably going to move on from Kelly Oubre. And boom, there we go. So I don't want to renounce the rights on Nick Richards or Dennis Smith just yet. So Nick Richards, I'm going to get for around $3 million a year, which is a steal and a half. Unfortunately, Dennis Smith Jr. is gone. It was cool to keep him here, but I couldn't afford him. So can I get Miles Bridges, please, on, let's see, day 12 of free agency? If not, I'll try to figure out a way to get him. I don't even think it's possible at the moment. Yeah, he doesn't want to come back to Charlotte, but I'll get him because it's probably going to happen. So before we do that, here's player progression. LaMelo's up to a 91 overall. Mark Williams up to a 79, and we see some other progression as well. And in order to get Miles Bridges, I did have to trade Kai Jones for him. Yeah, I remember when the Knicks traded out of that pick. I thought Kai Jones was actually going to be pretty good, and he has not worked out. So this is probably going to be our starting 5. I think Miles Bridges could probably be the 6th man or something like that. Now, how do I want to adjust this minutes? Because this team is it's deeper than I thought with guys that I want to play. All right, so we're going to figure it out as the season goes along. But LaMelo, Rozier, Miller, Washington, Williams as the starting 5 with Miles Bridges, Gordon Hayward, Nick Smith Jr., Nick Richards, and Cody Martin, as well as James Bouknight off the bench. So we're going to go in 11-man rotation, but players are going to get hurt. We're 3.5 stars under Steve Clifford and his pace and space system. First game of the season's on the road against the Cleveland Cavaliers, and lose by 47 points. Nick Smith Jr. was actually our leading scorer in his debut game. All right, road game here against the Heat. We end up losing by 15. Luckily, we do have our first round pick. I think it technically goes to either San Antonio or Atlanta. I believe San Antonio, but there's some protections on it. I'm pretty sure it's water protected every year, and then it ends up turning into second. So as long as we don't make the playoffs, we're getting our first round pick for the time being. Oh yeah, and James Najee's going to the G League as well as Mari Bailey, yeah. All right, so we are 22 and 27 to start the year. Not that bad. The lineup's been kind of going back and forth a little bit, keeping an eye on Brandon Miller. He's shooting 45 from 3 and 85 from the line as a rookie. That's like something that was touted about him coming out of Alabama. He could be a good shooter right away. Terry Rozier could be potentially moved at the deadline. Gordon Hayward, I don't really know who's going to want him. We may just let that contract expire. And LaMelo Ball has been good here in year 4. And do we see LaMelo Ball in the All-Star game? We do not, but I've seen him win MVP a couple times in these rebuilds as of late, so I want him to win it for us at one point. All right, so we are 25 and 30 right now. We are currently the 11th seed in the Eastern Conference. I honestly don't think I'm going to move Terry Rozier. I do like his contract, honestly. It is 3 mil, 24 mil, then a $26 million team option. He's an 85 overall for us. That's like one of our better players. And like Cody Martin, I thought about moving, but he's been having a solid year for us, shooting 41% from 3, and he's also on a team-friendly deal as well. I just love me some team options. So I don't really think I'm going to be making any moves at the deadline. Yeah, Miles Bridges has fallen off just a tad. But I think for the remainder of the regular season, I'm not going to play Gordon Hayward. We're going to find more minutes to Nick Smith Jr., who I think has been very good as a rookie. I'm going to give about 15 minutes a night to Nick Richards, and then probably go like 30 to Mark Will, 30 to PJ Washington, keep up the minutes for LaMelo and Brandon Miller and Terry Rozier, and then we can probably give a couple more to Miles Bridges and Cody Martin. So yeah, James Bouknight, Gordon Hayward out of the rotation. All right, so we are 4 games under 500 here at the contract extension deadline. We are definitely overperforming this year. Gordon Hayward would resign on the minimum. I mean, that's actually kind of a steal of an offer, but we may move in a different direction. We'll keep the bird rights open for the offseason. I don't know, though. For the minimum, maybe as just like a veteran leader in the locker room, and he can come in case anybody gets hurt. Sure, why not? All right, and we are finishing up the regular season not on a strong note. We are currently 9 games, 10 games, now 11 under 500. Damn, we really choked there in April. Joel Embiid goes back-to-back in the MVP department. Victor Wembanyama is your Rookie of the Year. Chris Paul gets 6th Man of the Year in Golden State. Giannis Depoy, Denny, Most Improved, shout out to Denny, and Nick Nurse gets Coach of the Year. We do get LaMelo Ball on all NBA third team. Shout out to LaMelo. He's about to get paid this offseason by us. Shout out to DeAnthony Melton getting on all defensive second team honors. Wow, he was a beast for Philadelphia for sure. We do get Brandon Miller joining with Scoot, Amen, Jarris, and Victor Wembanyama on all rookie first team. Oh yeah, Nick Smith Jr. did make all rookie second team. I did not mean to do that. Okay, luckily we weren't in the play-in tournament. That would have been embarrassing if I simulated through it. So we are going to be getting our 2024 first round pick. End of the season report cards are what I plan on doing with everybody going forward. LaMelo, franchise guy, extending him. Rozier, I think unless I'm getting wowed by an offer, he's going to be my starting shooting guard next year. Brandon Miller, starting small forward. PJ Washington, probably in line to be the starting power forward, but I wouldn't mind upgrading and going and moving PJ Washington to the bench. Mark Williams for now, starting center. Gordon Hayward is going to be making the minimum next year. I'm sure he's going to regress. He's just, a veteran now in the locker room. Nick Smith Jr., I want to get him more minutes as well. We got Miles Bridges still under contract. I don't really know what I'm doing with him. I would be open to trading him after the poor season he had. Cody Martin, I think, is maybe better than Miles Bridges at the moment, so we'll see what we're doing with him. Bouknight, I would like to move. Nick Richards, I'm fine with him as a backup center. James Harden's your Eastern Conference Finals MVP, and Ja in the West, and the Sixers sweep the Grizzlies with Embiid being your Finals MVP. LeBron James and Chris Paul head to the Hall of Fame, and a bunch of jersey retirements there. So let's see what happens here in the draft lottery. Our pick is there at number 11. I'm pretty sure we get to keep it. I'll fact check it. Oh, and that pick actually dropped to 12, unfortunately. All right, so this pick is top 14 protected in 2024 and 2025, and then it turns into multiple seconds, so we're fine here. We're keeping our pick. All right, so Steve Clifford going forward, I'll give him 1 more year, and then maybe we would fire him. I was just really never a fan of the hire from the beginning. All right, so let's go here to the NBA draft. I could trade up. We'll see if anybody falls. Justin Edwards goes number 1. Matas Buzuelos number 2. Was Denver that bad? What happened there? DJ Wagner goes 3. Xavier Booker goes 4. Robert Dillingham 5. Isaiah Collier 6. That's a steal for Utah. Zachary Rasaucher goes 7 to the New York Knicks. KJ Evans 8. Mackenzie Mugwako 9 to the Kings. 10 is Omaha Bielu. And then on the clock here, we have a trade at 11. Naz Reid, who I guess got traded to Portland, and 11 from what? Sacramento. Is your GM high right now? So yeah, I'm getting an absolute steal of a prospect. Ron Holland here at 12. He may be the number 1 overall pick in the 2024 draft. He's probably the favorite right now out of the G League Ignite. I know that's another forward, so maybe I'm going to trade Miles Bridges. So let's pick up Ron Holland's team option, or excuse me, rookie contract. We're going to pick up the team options on Mark Williams. James Bouknight, but I may trade him. JT Thorman, remember him? He didn't really work out too much, but yeah, Najee and Amar Bailey picking up their team options. Also, we'll see if they're in the rotation. Like I said multiple times, we're going to be extending LaMelo Ball, and we're going to be sending Miles Bridges and James Bouknight to the LA Lakers for Maxwell Lewis, who was the 40th overall pick in the 2023 draft, and I get the Lakers lottery protected first in 2025. Bryce McGowan's I'm probably going to renounce the rights on, but yeah, LaMelo, we're going to extend him. Leaky Black, shout out UNC. Yeah, but he's not coming back. I'm surprised no team has offered LaMelo a contract yet. There it is. He takes a deal from the Nets. we're matching it. He just got paid more than $40 million a year. Any top players switch teams at all? It doesn't really look like it. No, nobody really switched. I guess Chris Middleton ended up going to Houston. We got LaMelo Ball up to a 94. Everybody else progresses there, at least in like the top half. And then, yeah, Hayward regresses, as I expected. All right, so let's go over our 2025 roster. It's probably going to be LaMelo. I honestly kind of want to see what Nick Smith can do at the 2 and have Terry Rozier be like the full-blown 6-man. Like I said, I don't think Gordon Hayward is going to be in the rotation. It's kind of redundant to have Martin and Holland off the bench. I think Martin can probably get around 15 minutes a night. I would like to go maybe like 20 to the rookie Ron Holland. And then do I think like James Najee deserves minutes? Probably not going to play him over Nick Richards. Amari Bailey I can maybe get the shot to. So this is what it's going to look like for now. It's a deep bench, but injuries are probably going to cause this and to change. And if somebody's like performing poorly, I will not mind like hooking them out of the rotation because we have a deep team, like I said. So first game at home against the Pistons, we win by 4. Shout out to LaMelo Ball. Can we start off the season 2-0? This would be a huge win against Boston. Oh, we win by 15. Nick Smith Jr. with 24 points. He knocks down 4 threes. A double-double for Mark Williams. This was a great game for the Hornets. Can we beat the Raptors? Excuse me. No, we end up losing by 9. All right, I think we could still be competitive this season. If we don't even make the playing tournament, Clifford's getting fired. If we don't even make the playoffs, I think Clifford's going to get fired. Heck, if we lose in round 1, he might get fired. All right, this Hornets team is playing really well. We're 35-19. Got to knock on wood because we have been very healthy this season. And LaMelo Ball is an all-star starter. 22 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, 1.7 steals, and is currently having a 50-40-90 season. I do have to play him more minutes, 100%. So yeah, we are 16 games over, like I mentioned. Mark Williams is dealing with a minor injury at the moment. I feel like I gotta break up this middle gap. It's crazy that Nick Smith is averaging more points than Brandon Miller, but Brandon Miller has been a phenomenal playmaker. He's averaging 6.7 assists. So I don't think I'm gonna make any moves at the deadline to like make any crazy upgrades. We could re-sign Rozier. Does that erase his team option? Because I wouldn't mind like declining that team option, but we can give him some more money over time. So say I give him a 2-year extension worth about $14 million. Don't tell me it picks up the team option. Oh my god, it did. Okay, well now I know for future reference. Damn it. But that's fine. We'll bring Terry Rozier back. I like to keep my core as much as possible. I don't want to trade everybody away. But we're going to be here at the trade deadline, and I'm going to try to make an upgrade at the power forward position. Bobby Portis will be a free agent, but the Bucks are entering like a new phase here, and they're looking to get additional assets as much as they can. So I'm going to give them PJ Washington, who's under control. He's younger than Bobby Portis. And I'm going to give them Amari Bailey as well, who, like I said, was the most recent real-life second-round pick for the Hornets. We do have that lottery-protected first from the Lakers. I don't think I'm going to have to give that to them. I'm going to give them a second from the Mavericks and from the Pelicans. So let's see if they agree to this. They do. So welcome to the team, Bobby Portis. We're 16 games above 500. We make a move on the margin, and I think for sure that's going to help us at least do much better in the playoffs. So let's get Bobby Portis into that rotation. Mark Williams is currently hurt at the moment. I thought he could play through it. Yeah, he can. All right, so let's see how this team does to finish out season number 2. And Jason Tatum wins MVP this year, so I guess it wasn't LaMelo Ball. What? Scoot Henderson, 6 man of the year. He should not be coming off the bench. Nick Smith, most improved from year 1 to year 2. I like him a lot. I think he could be my starting shooting guard going forward. Do we see LaMelo on All-NBA second team? We do not. He doesn't even make third team again. Damn. Ron Holland on All-Rookie first team. He probably should have got Rookie of the Year over Justin Edwards. I don't know how he won it. I guess he got 8 rebounds, or Buzelis probably should have got it. So we made the playoffs as the 5 seed. We're going up against another Southeast Division team in the Atlanta Hawks in round 1. Here were the player stats to end the year. LaMelo, 22 and 9, also 6 rebounds. Did he finish 50, 40, 90? He did. He's so freaking good. Like I said, he could possibly win MVP next year. Brandon Miller with a 58% true shooting percentage. Nick Smith with a 61% true shooting percentage. The sophomores are showing out for sure. Bobby Portis is 30. I don't know if we're going to extend him. We'll see. Even if so, like, I don't mind him coming off the bench either. So, honestly, I didn't love what Cody Martin did for us this season. So, we're going to play the youngins a little bit more off the bench. It's going to be a 9-man rotation. I'm going to go 14 to Maxwell Lewis, probably 14 to Holland, maybe 17 to Nick Richards, 26 to Rozier. I want to go probably 41 minutes to LaMelo and then a couple more to Mark Williams. System proficiency right now is 3.5 stars. So can we beat the Atlanta Hawks in round 1? We do take game 1 by 8 points. LaMelo with 30, 11, and 14. Brandon Miller in his first career playoff game, 29, 7, and 4. 31 and 11 for Trae Young. That's absurd. All right, let's see who wins it here. Battle of division rivals, and we win in 6. Let's go. We get a playoff series victory under our belt early in this video because we got LaMelo Ball, 27, 6, and 10, 55, 32, 90 splits. Brandon Miller did not shoot well from the field overall, but solid from 3 and from the line. Bobby Portis was good for us as well. I'd like that three-point percentage, to go up a little bit. Nick Smith struggled, and we won in 6. That gives me some confidence. But we have to go up against one of the greatest teams in 2K history, the Cleveland Cavaliers. I don't think we're going to beat them. But if we get a winner or two, I'll be happy. Let's see. Oh, my God. Oh, you tease, 2K. I just blew a 3-1 lead. I mean, I didn't expect to be here. I would have been content losing in 5. But the fact that I won game 1 by 2. Damn, Bobby Portis played well. Game 2, we won by 2. Oh my God. Game 3, we lost. We got blown out. Game 4, won by 7 in overtime. Bobby Portis, man. Game 5, lose by 16. Game 6, lose by 30. Game 7, lose by 11. So all the games we won were basically by single digits, and every game we lost was by double digits. That hurts, though, because we had a chance just to go to the conference finals. Well, that gives me confidence that we could maybe go next year. Maybe I'm going to make a crazy move this offseason. We'll see. You have the Timberwolves and Celtics in the NBA Finals, and it's going to go to the Boston Celtics in 7, with Tatum being your Finals MVP. All right, so draft lottery time. We will not be getting our first-round pick, but we do have that Lakers lottery protected pick, so we're not getting it there. The Spurs will be getting our pick at 24. This basically goes back to the Kai Jones trade that happened during the 2021 draft. So yeah, I really can't fire Steve Clifford after the season we just had. All right, so we have our franchise player. We could use Rozier, leverage him in a trade. I don't want to move Ron Holland, so I think we're not going to make any moves right now. Dylan Harper, who was just I think Woj tweeted about him today that he was the consensus #1 guy for the 2025 class. He's from New Jersey. He goes #1 here to the Heat, which is kind of sick. Paul McNeil, we got in the second. Let's sign him. T-bar options. Bobby Portis opts out. I'm not surprised. We'll see how much he's asking for in free agency. Miller, welcome back. Mark Williams, welcome back. Cody Martin, I'm going to pick it up, but I may trade him. We're going to give Maxwell Lewis and James Najee the qualifying offers. I believe Nick Richards might also be an unrestricted free agent. Yeah, he is. So I have about $37 million in cap space. Bobby Portis does want $22 million. A lot. That's a lot. Julius Randle, I was oh, maybe, but $46 million for Randle. Let's get out of here. Aaron Gordon would be interesting, honestly. Denny Avdia. All right, I'm going to make this trade with the Raptors. Cody Martin for Hamidou Diallo and a first-round pick. Even if Hamidou doesn't play, he's kind of a higher overall than, or he's the same but higher star value than Cody Martin, and we get a first-rounder in the future. All right, so I don't think I'm going to make any moves right now. So let's just simulate a day. We don't have to renounce the rights on anybody. And David Duke, sure. Let's get Gordon Hayward back on the minimum before he, was going to leave to the Pels. The Cavs brought back Mitchell. Damn. Brandon Ingram would kind of be a sick pickup for us, but, we really can't afford him and bring back Bobby Portis. Obviously, I'd prefer him, but... Ooh, Franz is here? Interesting. I'm also going to renounce the rights on JT Thor, and then just hope to get James Najee and Maxwell Lewis back on the qualifying offers. All right, so I'm going to give Bobby Portis a front-loaded deal for 4 years. He's probably going to pick that up. Maxwell Lewis takes a deal from the Pelicans, 2 years, $15 million. I plan on matching that, yeah, for sure. Bobby Portis, please take this deal. Please. Okay, there we go. 4 years, $76 million. I hope he doesn't regress. Nick Richards for the minimum, sure. I mean, Najee could end up playing over him. We'll see. And then I'm going to use my mid-level exception on Jayshawn Tate, who might play for us. He may not. Oh, my God. And 2K just renounced the rights on James Najee on accident. Why does it do that to me? All right, so this is what our bench is going to look like with Rozier, Holland, Lewis, and Nick Richards. Now, I want LaMelo playing about 36 minutes a night. I would like Nick Smith to get about 30. 33 to Brandon Miller. Let's do 31 to Bobby Portis. Let's do 30, honestly, 3 to Mark Williams, and then we'll do 34 to Brandon Miller. System proficiency is 3.5 stars. First game of the season at the Pels, and we were home, but we ended up losing. LaMelo had 44 in that L. So we were, the 5 seed last year? Let's see if we could be a top 4 seed in the East. All-Star draft time. LaMelo Ball is a starter on team Jason Tatum. We don't have any other All-Stars here. We are 32-22, so still a good team, but by no means elite. Brandon Miller maybe hasn't taken that next step that I kind of want him to, but Nick Smith has been very good for us for where we drafted him. Everybody's been healthy. I mean, Bobby Portis has a hyperextended right shoulder. He could play through it. His efficiency's been I'm gonna regret that contract. So I don't know if I want to make any moves at the deadline. We got nobody that's contract extension eligible. I don't think I'm gonna make any moves till the offseason, but if like we lose in round 1 or round 2, I think I have to add a bigger name next to LaMelo. Yeah, Bobby Portis is taking a beating this season. And Maxwell Lewis is hurt. Damn. There it is. I told you it was going to happen in this video. LaMelo Ball wins MVP. Ian Jackson's your Rookie of the Year. Jalen Duren, 6th man. Mobley gets DPOY. Alex Sarr, Most Improved. And JB Bickerstaff, Coach of the Year. LaMelo's on All-NBA First Team. And do we finish with a top seed in the East? Yes, we do. We are the 2 seed. We had the MVP. LaMelo Ball, 55 and 27. Here were the player stats as LaMelo just dominated. Brandon Miller, I still think was really good though. He had a true shooting of 58%, and he's been getting, I feel like, better and better each year. Nick Smith was great, but maybe Nick Smith is that 6th man for us? I'm not sure. Rozier shot 34 from 3, 83 from the line. Mark Williams averaged a double-double. 3 blocks a night. He's going to be a restricted free agent. All right, so here's the playoff rotation. LaMelo, Smith, Miller, Portis, Williams, with Rozier, Holland, Lewis, and Richards off the bench. Hamidou Diallo has been great for us, or he was great for us in the absence of like Bobby Portis and Maxwell Lewis did get hurt. The Magic do have Larry Markkinen. Okay, let's see if we could beat them. Don't lose to a 7 seed. Okay, well, Steve Clifford's contract was up anyway. We just got swept. We were 1 game away from the conference finals last year. We just got swept by a 7 seed. That's just, that hurts. Brandon Miller struggled. So did Rozier in the round 1 there. So did Ron Holland. Damn, yeah, we're going to have to make a pretty big move this offseason. Tatum, Eastern Conference Finals MVP, AD in the West, and the Celtics win in 5 with Jaylen Brown being your Finals MVP. There goes LeBron. He does retire. Draft lottery, we do have the Lakers' first-round pick, and, it's not great. It's 25. Damn, I thought that was going to be like top 10, and I could use that in a trade. Clifford's contract has expired. I never get Steve Kerr, but I just don't have enough money to offer him a deal. I'm sure the Bucks would block Quinn Snyder. I guess Billy Donovan I would take. All right, so I could choose between Mike Brown or Billy Donovan. I think I maybe could get Quinn Snyder, so let's wait. And then it ends up, he ends up getting blocked. That stinks. And everybody else either rejected it or blocked it. And then Mike Brown is tentative. Oh my God, we're really not going to get a good coach here. He takes an assistant job. All right, we're going to get this Doyle Rogers guy. Don't know much about him, but he's the best we could do. All right, so we got Derek Queen there at 25, Ray Griffith at 28, and Rakeem Passive at number 59. Pick up the team options on everybody here. We're going to give Mark Williams the qualifying offer. He actually doesn't want too much money, which is good. At the deadline, the Pelicans, who signed Jalen Green, they were trying to trade him to me. I don't know if I could pull off a Maxwell Lewis, Derek Queen, a first-round pick there, a Raptors first-round pick, so 2 firsts, Derek Queen, who I just drafted. I would have to give up either Rozier, Nick Smith Jr., or Ron Holland. I feel like it'd probably have to be Rozier. Would they do this trade for Jalen Green? No. What about if I gave you a 3rd first rounder? They still say no. What about if I give you Paul McNeil instead? Okay, never mind. I would have to probably give up Ron Holland, which I don't really want to do. Ooh, I would love if I can get Tari Eason. I'll also offer Denny of D'Hi a deal, but if I can get Tari Eason, I would be a huge fan of that. So let's see. Can I get Eason? Oh, do I have to no, I don't have to renounce the rights on Mark Williams. Wait, what? Oh my God, I'd have to I'd lose $1 million. All right, so since I have a potential in doing that, let's probably just trade Ray Griffith to the Sixers for a 2030 first, and they'll do that. So now we don't have to renounce the rights on Mark Williams. If I do this, can I sign Tari Eason, or are they going to match it? Don't match it, you bums. What about Jalen Williams? I don't even think I would be able to get him, damn, because I do want to keep Mark Williams. So let's offer Denny of D'Hi. We'll give him a 3-year deal. We should be able to pick him up. There we go. And then let's pay Mark Williams. Boom, there we go. I can also get Jeremy Grant on a 1-year deal worth about $5 million. And you know what? We're going to make a massive trade here. Bobby Portis really to make the money work. Maxwell Lewis, Derek Queen, and Rakeem Passive for Mo Wagner, who's on an expiring deal. But we get OG Anunoby, who's due a lot of money, but he's one of the league's best defenders. And he's going to be a small forward for us, for sure. We're really building this team around LaMelo Ball. Not the greatest defender, even though he's got A- perimeter D, but now we have a good defender around him. We'll see how Rozier is in here. Maybe he's going to be the odd man out and I move him at the deadline. All right, so this is going to be the lineup: Ball, Smith Jr., Anunoby, Miller, Mark Williams, with Denny, Rozier, Holland, and Wagner off the bench. Under 7 seconds, Doyle Rogers, 3.5 stars. Let's see how this team does start off the season, beating the Pistons by 1 on the road. Good start to the year. All right, so this The Hornets team is killing it. 37-10. I don't know if I should be comfortable, but I always do this and then I get disappointed in the playoffs. Maybe I make an all-in move at the deadline. LaMelo Ball, who was hurt a little bit, is not a starter. He's a reserve. He's having a very good year once again. But yeah, we're 40-13 at the moment. We're about to hit the trade deadline. Let's get some wins going into the deadline. Okay. We lose to Toronto. There's really no, like, really good players on the trade block. I don't really even know what position I try to upgrade. Like, I kind of like Brandon Miller at the 4. Nick Smith has been great. Miller is averaging 6 rebounds and 7 assists from a stretch 4. Like, that's really good. Mark Williams is doing well. Anunoby, I'm getting a good Anunoby here, which is rare in 2K. So I'm very happy with that. Jeremy Grant came in for some games because Mark Williams was hurt. He was really good. This team is deep, man. Screw it. Let's just see if this team can win it all with what we got. Oh my God. Doyle Rogers, Coach of the Year. Maybe Clifford was holding us back. Let's go. 67-15. LaMelo didn't get MVP. Went to Luka, but hey, I'll take all NBA first team. And we're going to be taking on the New York Knicks in round 1. They still have RJ, Quickly, Randall. They got Jared Allen and Jalen Williams. Oh, we might get the Cavs in round 2. That is pretty brutal. But here are the numbers from this season. I feel like we built such a good team around LaMelo with shooters, defenders, switchable guys. We'll go like 12 minutes to Wagner. Ron Holland will probably go like 17 to. I'm fine with this. I think I just want to give LaMelo like 41 minutes, and we'll do one more to Brandon Miller, who I think is kind of underrated for us. So please don't lose in round 1 like we did last year. All right, we sweep the Knicks as the Cavs just swept the Magic. I swear. Don't make me lose in round 2 to them. Do they still have... Yeah, oh my God, Corey Kispert. Okay, they don't have Jared Allen, but it's still a really good team. Game 1, we win. Huge win by 47, yes. Brandon Miller with a 25-point triple-double. We lost game 2, though. It's not going to be easy. Game 3, we win by 20. Great game from LaMelo Ball, man. Please win game 4. Yes, 3-1. Just don't blow a 3-1 lead like we did 2 years ago to them. And we win in 5. We are 8-1 so far in the playoffs. And who are we taking on in the conference finals? The Indiana Pacers, who have Halliburton and Johnny Davis. Well, Matt Thorin, Jarris Walker, Christian Wood, Miles Turner, Okoro. They have a good bench. We do win game 1, though, by 21 points. Brandon Miller has just been a stud for us in the playoffs. And obviously, LaMelo Ball has just been in a world of his own. Game number 2, we pick up the win. We are currently 10-1 in the playoffs. Make that 10-2. Oh, we lost by 2. Don't let them tie it up, please. Oh, okay. We have ourselves a series. Mather drops 40. All right, here we go. Game 5 in Charlotte. I don't want to go down 3-2, obviously, but we had a terrible first quarter. We bounced back a little bit in the second and in the third, but we're still down by 5. Oh, we're really going to go down 3-2, aren't we? God damn it. All right, here we go. Game 6 in Indiana. This is must win. It's win or go home. Oh, I'm nervous, man. We're up by 5 right now. Brandon Miller's having a great game. Just like Halliburton is such a winning player. But we're looking good. We're up by 16 right now. We're going to be forcing a Game 7. Hell yeah. Anunoby and LaMelo. All right, here we go. Game 7 in Charlotte. Not off to the best start. Okay. Good first quarter. Not a good second quarter. Come on. Come on. Let's pick it up. Solid start to the third. Oh, I'm just so scared, man. I'm so scared. We're up by 1 right now. 3.5 in the third. Oh my God, up by 1 in the fourth. Up by 6. Come on, can we pull away? Yes. Oh my God. Okay, don't choke it. Don't choke it, please. Oh my God, we're choking. We're choking. We can't score. Oh my God. Oh my God. What the Please, please, please. No, no. Oh, come on. Come on. Why make me the goddamn 1 seed, man? I mean, losing in the conference finals it happens. God damn it. And we have the number 1 pick in the draft from Toronto. Okay. All right. We're winning it all next year. I'm saying it right now. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I've never seen that before. I've never seen that before. I've never been offered Nikola Jokic in a trade. I think I have to do this. I've never been offered Jokic a trade in my life. Oh my God. I'm making the biggest trade of my life. I'm trading Rozier, number 1, Denny, and Mark Williams. It sucks to see Mark Williams go, but I'm getting Nikola Jokic. What? Yes. Jokic and LaMelo in Charlotte. Who did they take with the number 1 pick? Oh my God. Okay, that might go down as a terrible trade. I mean, Jokic is 32, but still, how could I say no to that? All right, we're giving Brandon Miller the rookie max extension, and we're giving Nick Smith like $15 million a year, which I thought was a steal. Oh my god, I think I got Jordan Poole to ring chase. Did I get Jordan Poole to ring chase to me? Come on, Jordan Poole, take that deal. Let's go. And let's bring Mo Wagner back, and let's bring Zach Collins back. 2K's got to like work on some of these contracts, like when you get farther in. Zach Collins goes to Indiana, but we get Mo back. And Brandon Clark for the minimum. There we go. Oh my god, Jokic and LaMelo. Let's do this. All right, this is going to be the team. LaMelo, Nick Smith Jr., OG Anunoby, Brandon Miller, Jokic with Jordan Poole, Ron Holland, Brandon Clark, and Mo Wagner off the bench. Yeah, we should win 70 games with this team. Oh my god, it's going to be insane. All right, just a quick update. We're 45-4. Here we are, 70 wins. This is the most amount of wins I have gotten in 2K in forever. I can't believe I got offered Jokic 76-6, and he wins MVP in Charlotte. He almost averages a triple-double. He gets All-NBA first team, LaMelo Ball, All-NBA second team. We are obviously the 1 seed in the East. Here were the season stats going 76-6. And Nick Smith and Brandon Miller were fantastic. This team all around was just absurd. Honestly, when you go 76-6, can you go 16-0 in the playoffs? We sweep the Bulls in round 1. Okay, oh my god, don't lose. Oh my god. Okay, we're in the NBA Finals. We beat the Celtics in 5 in round 2. But we beat the Pacers in 6 in the conference finals. We're taking on a good Mavericks team. Okay, all right. So I have LaMelo and Jokic. They have Shea, Luka, and Cat. Damn it. 2K just doesn't want to see me win. We lose game 1. We win game 2. We win game 3. That's huge. Lose game 4. We're up 3-2, and the Charlotte Hornets win it all. Let's go. I don't get my heart broken. LaMelo Ball, not Jokic, is your finals MVP. Damn, that is crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, LaMelo probably deserved it. So I hope you guys did enjoy this Charlotte Hornets rebuild. It was super fun to do because I got Jokic. I never get him, so that was fun. Drop a like if you guys did enjoy. I probably won't have a video out tomorrow because a lot of stuff's going to go down with free agency starting at 6 o'clock Eastern time. But yeah, should have some videos out for you guys over the weekend. So thank you all for watching. I love y'all, and I'll see you guys there. Peace.